Natasa. My metric number is 70 DUP 20F1016.
Hello, I'm Mahalakshmi from DUP 1A, number metric 17 DUP 20F1019.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Hidayah binti Munir Ali. My matrix number is 17 DUP 20F1022.
Hello, today I'm going to explain about professional codes and ethics in hospitality and tourism industry. Firstly, what is professional codes and ethics that we can date for customers? Firstly, we will deliver all standards of service and product with total consistency and to every guest. Secondly, we will provide a totally safe and sanitary environment at all the times for every guest and employees. And thirdly, we will strive constantly in words, actions, and deeds to develop and maintain the highest level of trust, honesty, and understanding among guests, clients, employers, and the public large. Lastly, we will provide every employee at every level all the knowledge, training, equipments, and motivation required to perform his or her tasks according to our published standards. Thank you. Hello boss, I'm really sorry I'm getting late. It takes half an hour to reach the office. I'm stuck in the traffic. Hello sir, is this your order? You accidentally dropped it. Hi friends, we have gathered here to discuss about marketing issues in our company. And now I need to hear what is your opinion to increase our marketing issue. Okay, that's fine. What are your opinion, Richard? Okay, that is also right. I agree about it. And thank you, friends.
Meaning of social ethic. Ethic is a code of behavior that delineates expectation for social behavior according to contemporary conventional norms within a society, social class, or group. The set of conventional rules of personal behavior in polite society or customs that control accepted behavior in particular social groups or social situations. Conventional requirements as to social behavior proprieties of conduct as established in any class or community for any occasion. A prescribed or accepted code of usage in matters of ceremony as at a court or in official or other formal observance. The code of ethical behavior regarding professional practice or action among the members of a profession in their dealings with each other. Ethics help us to know how to behave and conduct ourselves in different environments. Principle of business ethics, protocol and procedure. First, meeting and greeting. A planned social occasion or activity at which a person, usually someone well known, is formally introduced to attendees to socialize with them or answer their questions. The best approach is always friendly yet formal. Your experience may very well depend upon the ethnicity, age, gender, and the status of the person you are meeting. Second, business card ethic. Business cards are an internationally recognized means of presenting personal contact details, so ensure you have a plentiful supply. Demonstrating good business ethic is merely a means of presenting yourself as best as you can. Good business ethic requires you present the card so the recipient's language is faced up. Make a point of studying any business card, commenting on it, and clarifying information before putting it away. Third, communication. How we communicate helps shape how others see us, and appropriate communication is essential to successful business operations. Effective, concise, thorough communication can help develop business relationships. Lastly, business meetings. Business meeting ethic refers to the standard of behavior expected in the workplace during meetings. It encourages attendees to behave professionally and respectfully. Adherence to the proper ethic for a business meeting establishes respect among meeting participants, helps the meeting begin and end on time, and foster an atmosphere of cooperation. Today I want to talk about appropriate ethic in social conversation. First, the entire time you having your conversation, maybe a moment or two you want to look away, which is fine. But generally speaking, you have to make a good eye contact. Second, if you sit like this will not show how you engage with your partner in conversation. But if you sit like this, it shows how much you engage in a conversation with someone. But there's nothing worse than talking with someone with a front face and doesn't appear to be engaged in a conversation with you. Simple question like how are you today, how are things, what brings you today. Make sure you have those ready fingertips at all times. And the last one, the whole idea of a conversation is that is an exchange of information between two people. One word won't give someone very much information of you and will not make the good conversation.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurhidayah binti Munir Ali. So today I want to explain about the table etiquette. So in the table etiquette, important to remember, if you are someone Greece, wait to see until you receive a signal. If you are host, point out chairs for your Greece. Firstly, sit in order and straighten your body. During the meal, wait for your host to begin to eat. If you are at the table of 8 or 10 being served by waiters, wait to eat until all the tables have been served. Use silverware should never touch the table. It's best to order food that can be eaten with knife and fork. While you eat, and eat 2 or 3 pieces at a time. Never chew with your mouth open or loud noises when you eat. Do not to talk with your mouth full. If you don't want to, if you not want something, just say no, thank you. If you don't like something. Okay, now the next dishes is soup. If you eat soup, spoon the soup away from you when you take it out of the bowl and sip it from the side of the spoon. If your soup is too hot to eat, let it until it cools. Do not blow on it. That's all from me. After you finish eating, invert a spoon and fork like this on the plate. If you not to go, ask permission first with the host and state you need to leave the table because there is an important matter, and if possible, do not use the phone while at the dining because it will disturb other guests. I hope this video can give you benefits about the proper table etiquette. Thank you. Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurhidayah binti Munir Ali. My matrix number is 17 UP 20F1022. So today I want to identify correct business etiquette and also the protocol during the social function. So first of all, the means of business etiquette is a set of rules that govern the way people interact with one another in business, with customer, supplier, with inside or outside bodies. It is all about the conveying the right image and also the behaving in an appropriate way. Firstly, one thing the really important of the business etiquette and protocol during the social function is, firstly, eat before you go. Have a light snack before leaving the house or office so your stomach doesn't growl louder than your introduction. When you won't go out from home, make sure you take a breakfast at least, for make sure you are ready for any conversation. Okay. Secondly, face check before you go enter the event. Take a private moment, emphasis on private, to check yourself in the mirror. Teeth, nose, eye, and hair. Avoid using the reflective glass window on your way into the building. Thirdly, hold only a glass or plate of food in your left hand. This allows you to keep your right hand free for the customary handshake. Okay, fourthly, make a confident introduction. Offer both your first and last name when making an introduction. Giving only your first name can occur as nervous as unsophisticated. Okay, what means here, we need to introduce ourselves with the full name, not just a nickname, for make sure our customer is really confident for talking with us. And next, extend your hand first. A handshake always accompanies a greeting or introduction. Make sure your handshake is firm and stable rather than weak and shaky. And next, remembering name can be tricky. So often we are more concerned with our own introduction than committing the other person's name to the memory. Networking functions are a great place to practice our listening skill and name recall. So it can help you for your practice how to listening skill, and you can also learn about something new, how you need to introduce some product and also you can get the something good memorized. Next, dish the sales page. Make it a point to make a genuine conversation that may not lead to potential business at a later date. Nobody wants to get struck talking to someone who is selling their wares. And then for next is make sure yourself interesting. Once you exchange name and learn a bit about each other's careers, be ready with a list of conversation topics. Current events, books, movies, sports, also hobbies are always a great place to start. Walk into the event with a few topics in mind that you can use to hold up your end of a conservation. Study up and current event and be ready to make a conversation. Okay, next is number 9. Name tags go right. It is your responsibility as a good quiz to oblige the host by wearing a name tag when offered, even you don't want to ruin the look of your outfit. The name tag is worn on the upright shoulder, not the hip, or on your purse to follow the line of sight of the handshake. Number 10, don't spend the evening catch up with the friends. Say hello to those you know, but make it a point to spend most of your evening meeting new people and making new contact. And next, close the conversation gracefully. After you spend approximately for 5 minutes visiting with someone new, let them move on so you both can continue to meet other people. Exciting is as easy as extending your hand for a handshake and saying it's been nice talking with you or good to meet you. Don't make promise to call or get together again soon unless you intend to follow up. Next, say hello and goodbye with the same gesture. In business, a handshake is the customary greeting at the social events. There are usually a lot of hug being exchanged. If you greet with the handshake, close the conversation with the same way. And lastly, always let the host know you are leaving. It's bad from to sleep out the back door. Find your house and thank them for the invitation. Make sure to tell them how much you enjoy the party, even though you may have found it to be a bit boring. So the conclusion is social interaction is anything but formula, but using this tip as a guideline will help you navigate social line and arm you with the gift of the small talk. Before you know it, you will be leaving every party with several new connections, and also that may turn into the good business or even the good friends. That's all from me. Thank you.